Yo, what is going on, man? We're back at it at a new gym, as you can see here at the location at Iron Alliance. Pretty dope gym so far. I haven't even fully explored like what's here, but it's pretty dope. So we're hitting SARMs today. Every time I say SARMs, everyone thinks I'm taking shots. Bro, SARMs, shoulder and arms. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, I'm gonna just use it. So we're training that today. Everything's gonna be real high volume, supersets, drop sets, a lot of supersets, drop sets, low rest times, because like I said, for prep, I gotta build up my shoulders and I gotta build up my arms because I have really small arms. So we're gonna be focused on that today. A lot of new equipment in here that I'm gonna be trying out, so I'm very excited for that. And as you guys saw by the title, I said like women and partying and like what I'm doing during this winter. If I'm doing any of that, stay tuned to that for that. I'll talk about that later on, probably after the workout. So let's get right into it, man.
Yo, YBH.
I'm really fucking with how they have the clips like right on the easy bar. Usually at normal gyms, you gotta like scramble around the gym and find the clips. Bro, here it's right here. So we got DB lateral raises, curls, 3 sets, 15, 12, 10. On the curls, about the same thing, and then a big ass drop set. And notice how I'm coming to real wide and high, so I can really get a full stretch and contraction on my delts. All right, so that's the first warm-up set. This next set's gonna be a real working set. Oh. These fucking dumbbells, they feel so good, bro. Like, I've never seen dumbbells like that or felt them.
Ständige Frage, wie's weitergeht. Wann es sich besser lebt, wollte die Straße nicht weitersehen. Fand mein Licht, liebe Musik, ich halte nicht an, ich hab mich verliebt. Soll ich noch hinsehen? Vor hunderten Fake Friends, ich steht im Studio mein Ausweg. Doch hab bisschen Heimweh, sag mir, wo soll ich noch hin?
Pump cover is coming off.
72 hours later.
That's a whole struggle, bro. I think I'm like 190 right now. Like last time when we checked in, I was like 183. So we're moving up a little bit. Not too crazy, but at a good pace. Still eating like 70-30, clean, dirty.
tracks today.
Talk about women, life, partying, and prep at the same time, and what's going on with my life right now, where I'm at, and I'm gonna be as honest and vulnerable as possible. And the reason I'm doing this and being this vulnerable is I wanna be real with people and relate to people, and not just be this guy that shows a highlight of my life, because I know that's what influencers and stuff, which I'm not an influencer, but I just know that people who post content and people who have that type of influence on people, they are seen as showing the highlights, and I don't want to be just that guy. I want to show the good and the bad. So I hope that it inspires people and helps people, and it helps them take action and more action in their life to go after the goals they want, and they can my story can be an inspiration. So I know 2-3 years, this is gonna add up. This is gonna show people like it's gonna light some path. So 2022 was a very, very hard year for me. Probably one of the hardest years of my life. And it came with a lot of lessons. So it was a big L, like in terms of financially. That was the biggest thing. Business wise, took a lot of hits there. A lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings, sleeping on the floor for countless nights because I'm working from sun up, sun down, literally staying up until the work is done, and overworking, and then completing even more tasks, to trying things and doing it again and failing. And it was a really big learning experience, man. In the moment though, you guys know how it is though, when you take an L or you fail at something, and in that moment, it's like, it hurts. You're angry, you're sad. But then I've kind of I kind of been trying to not be so angry in the moment, and just trying to see what can I learn from it after. Like in the moment, yeah, I'm mad, I'm sad, whatever. But then after that, I tried to really see what I could learn from this moment. What is this trying to teach me? What is this? Because there's always something that, as I've learned, we're always gonna have problems, and there's always something that we can learn from that problem. Perspective. Life is perspective. I didn't really know what that means until this year, and it's funny that it came. I really understood it when I started experiencing really hard stuff, really hard shit in my life. With that being said, as you guys saw the clips of me doing the late nights and me just showing the journey and me doing what I was doing, there were a lot of big W's, bro. There were a lot of things I learned, and I'm excited for this next year for me to apply. Even though I didn't hit all the goals I wanted to, even though I didn't hit all the business goals I wanted to, and other things, I still know I learned and have more knowledge than I did last year. And I'm gonna take that knowledge, those L's, and now they're lessons, and just apply it to this next year. I was going to quit, guys. I don't know if you guys have ever felt this, man, but I was at a point 6-7 months in. I was like, yo, this shit is so hard, bro. And I was just gonna quit and change paths and do something else. It's this other job is draining me, man. Not draining me, like it's still producing good income, decent income, but like it's not what I really want to do, and I know that, and I know how to get out. It's just what I'm doing right now to get out. The plan I'm doing, the real hustle to get out, or I'd say the real gig I'm doing now, I want to get out. That thing takes time, right? I think everyone thinks it's like this, and I even thought it was like this. It would be like this year's the year, this month, but it takes time. And if I would have quit right there, I would have restarted my success curve. And that's literally what my mentor said to me, and it stuck with me, that every time you quit and you do something, every time you restart and try something new, you restart your success curve. So I've already been in this business for 2 years. If I quit now, it's like, the fuck did I do all that work for? I'd be really hot. So I'm just gonna reapply it this next year. And also too, I want to say that everything's my fault. The reason I didn't hit the goal this year, achieve the goals that I wanted, and much more, is because it was my fault. Fault can be good or bad. It doesn't just have to be bad. There were a lot of good things that happened to me that were my fault, and a lot of bad things that were my fault. I take full ownership, and I'm gonna come back harder next year with a better mentality, better actions, and I'm gonna go harder. So that's how I'm gonna handle the L I took this year, how I'm gonna overcome it. So women partying and stuff like that, all of that was cool. I did it. I didn't party. I'm not a big partier. I don't really drink that much. When I say that much, I don't even drink at all. I probably do it. I did 2 times a year, and that was my first time drinking. I'm not really big into it. Getting drunk, getting high. I like to be naturally just me, myself. I feel like I have good energy on my own terms. And so this year, like, the biggest thing for me is it's not the drugs or the alcohol, it's more women. So for me, like, going into this next year, which I already sacrificed it a couple months ago, but it's women. So it's really hard for me. Surprisingly, it's very hard for me to not, like, at first it was really hard for me not to be around women, going on dates. It was fun. It's very fun, you know what I'm saying? And but now, you know, realizing that I need to put all my energy and focus into this to get this off the ground, to get established, it means that I have to put more focus into that. And so I decided to just sacrifice for a little bit, man. You know, the dates and the dating apps and meeting, you know what I'm saying? Just, if they want to approach me, if they want me, come get me. They shoot me a DM, they're putting all the effort. I'm not putting no effort in anybody. As a man in today's modern day and age, you got to put the effort, you got to do all that. For now, until I reach the goal that I want, any girl that wants me has to come to me. I'm gonna preserve that energy and just put it towards the goals that I'm trying to get to, all of it. Partying, I don't really do that, bro. I'm not a big partier. I'd rather kick it with the guys at the crib or just by myself here. And like, I like my alone time too, but also like maybe a couple guys or a couple people in my close circle, and we just kick it, you know what I mean? Or go out, you know what I'm saying? But not to like a party. It's just in a controlled environment. A club is not a controlled environment. Shootings and all these things. That's basically like the breakdown of where I'm at with all of this. And then of course prep is here, so I'm excited to do this because now I get to have something to compete for again, just like I did previously. You know, when I was in high school, it kind of feels like that playing football again, like I was trying to compete for that spot again. So I haven't had that competition feeling. If you're a man, you know what this feels like. The feeling to just compete, bro, and just it's not even about like it is about competing against the next man. I love that feeling. I love competing and knowing someone else is trying to work harder than me or trying to bring a better package to me for the stage, for all that. So it's just gonna be fun as hell. I'm excited to bring my best package to the stage. You guys know the deal. Thanks for tuning in, man. Love you all. Appreciate all the love. Anybody that's been tapping into me since day one, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yo.